Lesson 18, using listen tables for compound probabilities. Our first question says that a coin is flipped 3 times, and we want to write a list that correctly shows all the possible outcomes. Well, if you're flipping a coin, you can either land on heads or tails, right? So if I were to flip a coin once, I could land on heads. If I flipped it again, I could land on heads again, and then land on heads a third time as well. Or I could land on heads twice, tails once. I could land on heads once, tails twice. Or I could never land on heads at all. However, I could land on tails twice and then land on heads. Whoops. Land on tails once and land on heads twice. I could land on tails, heads, and tails, and vice versa, head, tails, heads. So we should have a total of 8 different outcomes. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those are all the possible outcomes that I could get. The entree at Marty's Diner are burgers, tacos, and pizzas. The side options are salad, fries, and fruit. We want to know which table correctly shows the possible meal outcomes. So we want to pick a table that shows each of the entrees, so a burger, taco, or pizza, with each of the side dishes, which are salad, fruits, and fries. So you're never going to go to a place and get a burger and pizza unless you order 2 separate entrees, right? Because burgers and pizzas, you can't get a pizza on the side, if only, right? So when I'm looking at these 2 tables, this one on the bottom I know is not right, because I can also get a burger with fries, right? It doesn't have to necessarily be only with the salad. So if I look at this first table, I have a burger with salad, taco with salad, pizza with salad. Now this second part right here, burger with tacos. Well, burgers and tacos are both entrees, so that means this table is also out, which means this third table would be what I want. Notice though I have each of the entrees with all 3 different sides available. A coin is flipped 3 times, and the following list shows the possible outcomes. So we wrote this list of outcomes on that first problem we did, and we want to know which of the following outcomes are favorable for having at least 2 tails. So all we need to do is go through all these answer choices and select every single one that has 2 tails in the answer. So here there's 3, that's definitely 2. Here there's only 1, not picking that one. 2 tails here, 2 tails here, and 2 tails here. Everywhere else either only has 1 or no tails, so I'm not picking any of the other ones. Here's a table, and we want to know how many outcomes include fries or fruit as a side dish. So if I look here, here's 1, 2, 3 with fries, and here's 1, 2, 3 with fruit. So 6 different options I could pick from have fries or fruit as a side dish. A coin is flipped 3 times, and there's that list of outcomes again. We want to know what's the probability of getting at least 1 head. Okay, so just like the other one, this time we're going to look for each of the different options where there's at least 1 head that we landed on. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Notice how this one on the very end is the only one that does not have at least 1 heads option. However, there are 8 total, right? So 8's going to go on the bottom, and there are 7 that have at least 1 head. So it would be 7 over 8 would be our probability. And here we have another one talking about those burgers with the different side dishes. We want to know what's the probability of selecting a combination that includes a burger or a salad. So I'm looking for any options that have a burger. Right, so that's these 3, all 3 of these have burgers, and these 2 down here also say salads. So if I were to count all the different options that have either a burger listed or a salad, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 different options, and there are 9 total options to pick from. So I would have 5 out of 9. That's my probability. Alright, that is it. Very short video today. Please let me know if you have other questions or would like some extra help with this lesson. Other than that, have a wonderful day. Thank you.